Hey there, everybody. It's Adam with the Pattaya News from TPM Media, coming to you on the first week of May 2023. Let's talk about what's going on and what's popping right here in Pattaya. Now, the biggest thing going into this weekend here, and of course these videos come out every Friday evening, usually around 7 o'clock p.m., so keep that in mind if you're looking for these each and every week, is that this is pre-voting or early voting for the Thai election. Now, the actual election will be on the 14th of this month. However, much to the chagrin of many of our readers looking at comments over the past few days, the Thai government did confirm that not only on election weekend will there be an alcohol ban, but there will be this weekend as well. That's the biggest thing that will affect foreigners. It will take place each weekend from 6 o'clock p.m. Saturday until polls close around 6 o'clock p.m. on Sunday. All alcohol sales, even at convenience stores, will be prohibited. And of course, bars, nightclubs, and businesses primarily focused on alcohol will also be closed as a result. Now, we're often asked, does that mean like a sporting event can still be shown at a restaurant or sports bars? Yes, some of those places will be open, but of course they won't be serving alcohol. If you're looking for something to do this weekend in Pattaya during these closures, well, we have a couple events and ideas for you as well. Number one, and we'll put in the description, we actually shot an amazing video out there earlier in the week and we had a great time, is the Pattaya Festival 8, which is located right near Walking Street at school number 8 across from Wat Chai. This has all sorts of vendors, some very inexpensive clothes, and I also highly recommend, maybe we'll throw it in here, a clip of it, the Music Express, which we went on and had a great time. Also going on this weekend at Bali High Pier on Sunday, May 7th, from 2 until 7 o'clock p.m. is a BMX heat wave rally at Bali High. If you want to see BMX stunts, thrilling shows, tricks for free, go and check that out this weekend. It should be a blast. We'll be down there as well. We'll also take a specific video of the event. Last but not least, this one we probably won't be attending this weekend as it's a bit further away, but we know we have many viewers in Sriracha. Well, this weekend at Sriracha Central is the World Cosplay Summit, Thailand version. So if you love to dress up, today's, when we're recording this, by the way, is actually Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. If you like to dress up as Star Wars characters or anything you like, or you just want to see other people dress up, we recommend stopping by and seeing the World Cosplay Convention taking place all weekend at Central Mall. Now, as for our top stories that we have today, we're going to kick off with an event that actually happened just last night. And hundreds of people saw this. An Italian man who claimed that he was high on marijuana, but police are looking into if other substances or possible mental illness was involved, went out on his balcony at the Charlie Place, located not far from LK Metro, basically at the intersection of Soy Buakaw and Soy Diana above the subway. He decided it would be a good idea to toss his appliances, electronics, and even furniture off into the street in front of a couple hundred people that just stopped and videoed it and watched it. He later told police after he was arrested that he felt that somebody was watching him or he was being bugged, and that's why he was doing this, and he had been smoking marijuana for 24 hours and it made him paranoid. Newsflash, buddy. Everybody's watching you now. So if you didn't think they were watching you before, they certainly are now. Also this week, one of our most commented stories was a man from the UK, or believed to be from the UK, that hasn't been confirmed by police, decided it would be a good idea to go into the Tahitian Queen Go-Go, which is the oldest go-go in Pattaya, located on Beach Road, almost completely naked, off his head on possible illegal substances, and start challenging everybody to fights. And he even bottled a 77-year-old man in the head who had to go to a hospital afterwards to seek medical assistance. Now, the security, and we'll throw the picture here in the video, actually managed to take the guy down and kind of did a prize trophy hunter stance on top of the guy. And now, as of press time, the gentleman was described as extremely uncooperative by Pattaya police, talking in circles and not making sense. He probably will get a ticket home in the very near future. Our next biggest story, this is another story that not only made big local and national news, this made international news, especially, obviously, in India, because a casino set up in a conference room at a hotel on Pratunok Soy 4 was raided by Pattaya police earlier this week. And over 80 Indian nationals and a couple people from other countries, mostly Thai and Lao, were arrested. Now, gambling in Thailand, if you're not aware, is illegal. In fact, Thailand has some of the strictest gambling laws in the world. Now, information has come out, especially in Indian press, about who may or may not be responsible for this massive casino operation. But here in Pattaya, Thai and Indian couple have come out and claimed that the entire thing was their idea. Nobody else was involved. The hotel didn't know. A gentleman in India who's somewhat notorious, Mr. Chakoti Praveen, was not involved in the organization. We don't speculate, we just deliver the facts, but it's a story that's worth following, and Indian media in general has a lot of thoughts and input on this. Now, speaking of probably the zaniest story that we had in the past week, a cult was busted and multiple people were arrested in Sattahip. Now, this story also drew a lot of comments. Now, the woman that was arrested, well, number one, she called herself, this is actually what she called herself, the self-proclaimed Mother of the Universe. The cult, according to police, had a couple dozen followers and had not only created their own cult, but they were also evidently creating their own nation, which is a big no-no in Thailand, their own passport, their own currency, their own royalty, another big no-no. And as a result, they were broken up. Now, the official reason under Thai law that the cult was broken up was that although the woman and another man involved in this cult had work permits, their work permit, and this was kind of a funny statement, does not allow them to create their own nation, cult, currency, or passports. They are being deported and sent back to their countries. Some are from China, some are from Taiwan. Last but not least for this week, we have a good story for you. We often get feedback that, we cover too much negative news, and we really do want to highlight positive news when we get it. Over the past week, a German tourist was walking on Pattaya Beach when he noticed a Thai man struggling in the water. Now, this German tourist admitted that he was not a strong swimmer himself, but he immediately began shouting and ran at lifeguards located not that far away. You can speculate why or why not the lifeguards didn't notice, and drew their attention to bring them down to the beach to help rescue the Thai man. Now, the Thai man had been unconscious or fell unconscious in the water after struggling. He was pulled out and he was resuscitated at a hospital and has survived, and evidently thanked the German tourist for getting involved and helping. Thank you guys for tuning in, as always, to What's Poppin' in Pattaya. You might notice that, we have a Gatorade bottle, but they're not actually a sponsor. Hi, Gatorade. We would love to have you aboard, though. That we don't have any sponsored material at the table this week. That's because we want to invite you, our viewers, if you have your own business or brand and you would love to be on our news and reach every single week through our news and variety of formats, including TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and much, much more. Tens of thousands of viewers, we'd love to talk to you. We'll put in the description a way to contact us, and we hope to hear from you soon. Until next time, and this is dedicated to Mr. Jerry Springer, who passed away this week, sadly. Take care of yourselves and each other.